About set for baseball now on the show as we welcome you to Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, a compelling matchup of division contenders between the Chicago White Sox and the New York Yankees. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Madison Bumgarner gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low threes. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low threes in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right.
Settling in now, Mark Lloyd comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First offering on its way. Lifted down the line in left. Stanton is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. One hit, one left. Striding in, DeAndre Rudolph. And he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Seared down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. This is pulled into right. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Iglesias. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in. Rudolph aboard here at first with nobody out. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. To 2-2 now.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
At the plate, Aaron Judge, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
What a powerhouse season in the top 10 in home runs and runs batted in. He's also one of the most feared hitters in all of baseball.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
First and second here with nobody out. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Judge is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Still a ball and 2 strikes. None out. Runners at first and second. Line to the right side. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
The left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
The 1-0 is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Slider taken for a called strike. 2-1. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at two. Hernandez at second. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come into score from third.
A bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. One run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he will make it back to third safely, as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time. Two outs here with a runner at third. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. Here's the 1-1. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Martinez racing back, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and that is 27 for him on the year as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Here's Daniel Murphy now, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
2-0 now.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
This one is smashed down the right field line. That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back home runs. A solo shot there for Daniel Murphy, number 18 for him on the campaign. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0. Here's Didi Gregorius.
The shortstop, Didi.
As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
2 balls and a strike now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Right side, but it's well foul. The 2-2. Fouled off. Ready with another 2-2. And he fouls this one off.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Power threat Trey Mancini. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but a foul ball. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Bounce to first. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And, guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. Bumgarner into his motion. Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2, scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
Line to the right side, but foul. The 0-2 once more is taken for ball 1.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
This is line to left. Stanton is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Judge is under it, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the second. The Yankees lead it 4-0. Next for New York, Wellington Castillo. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
1-0 the count. Now the 1-0. This is for the second ball.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
The 2-0. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And this will kick off the base of the wall.
Got it. Hold it.
Well, man, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Man, I really like the way this lineup is making this guy work today. You're going to see the bullpen getting going here soon.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. Casilla gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And let's focus on the guy behind the dish tonight, Christian Vasquez. Lock in on this guy. Some say he looks like a young Pudge Rodriguez in his prime. The bat's coming, but the way he massages this pitching staff should be your focus.
First offering on its way. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Runner at first here, one man out. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
Hey, that pitch right there caught entirely too much of the plate. Curveball that rolled over the heart of the plate. He's got to pull the trigger on that one.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Misses above the zone for a ball.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though.
Now
he lays off and gets the free pass.
Jose Iglesias.
Here's the first pitch to him. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. First and second now, one man out. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
0-2 count and the pitch. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
The 1-2. Line drive to left. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play one for sure and maybe a second. Now the relay home. And he's in there safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Tyler Lyons is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. Iglesias rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score easily, and they're pulling away. They lead by 7.
When you're up by 7 runs any time in a game, let alone this early, it feels awfully good. They are hitting on all cylinders here, but they have to be careful not to let off the gas pedal now.
Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. One and one the count now. 3 runs already home here. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this. The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And here's the 3-2 from him. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Now batting, the third baseman, Miguel.
In now, Miguel Andujar. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. As a look, now the pitch. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4, and as a result that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Into the box, Daniel Murphy. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from him on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Here it comes. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Two-0 count. The pitch is offered at and missed for the first strike. Swing and a hard hit ball down the line in right. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 8-0. Ready for another chance. Didi Gregorius. And their runners at the corners now.
Shortstop, Didi.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied into very shallow right. Martinez waits on it, and that ends the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We've played 2 full. It's the Yankees 8 and the White Sox nothing. So coming to the plate, Melvin Rodriguez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Three and 0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. And with 1 away, we get a look there at where these guys sit in the current division standings. And you can see them trailing by 2.5 games entering play today. One out here in the Chi Sox third. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty. 1 man out. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. Up high. 2-1 now. Bumgarner has his sign. Here it is on 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. Digging in, Cesar Hernandez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got to.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo, in head-to-head action against Tyler Lyons. He's 1 for 2.
Castillo
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Lloyd is camped under this one. 1 gone. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mark Lloyd. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Judge is there to put it away, and the runner will be. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mark Lloyd. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Judge looks up. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo shot to right center. And he is 1 shy of immortality now. 72 on the year. As they cut the gap a bit, it's now an 8-3 ball game.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mark Lloyd. Chance to cash in here, and don't be surprised if he does. Certainly known as one of the best clutch hitters in the sport today. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Frazier is after it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
They left 7 now.
Baseball from the Big Apple. We're at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, a compelling matchup of division contenders between the Chicago White Sox and the New York Yankees. Yankee baseball starts now. James Paxton is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Boy, there's lots to like about this lefty, James Paxton. Big arm from the left side. He reminds me a lot of Andy Pettit. The only thing, he throws about 4 or 5 miles harder than Pettit. Paxton occasionally 97 to 98 miles an hour. Good, hard overhand curveball. His changeup is getting better the more he uses it. This is one of the game's premier left-handed strikeout pitchers.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store.
Now at the plate, Mark Lloyd. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories.
This guy's got a realistic shot to win the Triple Crown, and he's hit several home runs in his last 10 games.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty, this is going to be an interesting watch for me. I can only think back to when you're facing an ace. The team's playing well, you're confident, you go to the ballpark and you want to set the tone. Everybody's in the hitters meetings trying to formulate a game plan to combat what this guy's been able to do throughout the course of the season so far. This should be an interesting game of cat and mouse today.
Ready with the 2-2. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. There to take it is the sure-handed Iglesias, 1 away.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus our attention on one of the most dynamic defenders in our sport, and that's shortstop Jose Iglesias. I want to tell one of our camera guys, do not take your lens off this guy because he is going to make a highlight reel play every game, and I guarantee something
right here,
today.
on the back.
Throw goes to third. Throw won't get him.
Man, those hands got to be hurting. Hey, we'll take it. We'll take it.
Now in the box, Trey Mancini. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone.
Trey Mancini.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Pushing across a run, took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Payoff pitch on its way. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. So striding forward now, Christian Vasquez. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's gone just 2 for 13. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners. Now at the plate, Mark Lloyd. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's set and the pitch. Tried to check it and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
Right here, easy.
Dig. Iglesias for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get. Stepping into the box, Mark Lloyd. He's looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne here. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game. Ready once again, Mark Lloyd. And here's an at-bat you don't want to miss. The pop is something to see, so will have to be dealt with carefully here. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. High and deep to center field. Looking up is Hicks. Gone into Monument Park. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and that'll tie him for the all-time record. 73 on the year, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game. And that home run, obviously a big one, as he has now tied the record for most home runs in a season. One more, and he'll become the all-time record holder. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Mark Lloyd.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
He pulls this one into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Daniel Murphy. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Murphy.
The 1-2. Hit high and deep out to left. Lloyd ranging back at the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. When that one left the bat, I wasn't sure where it was going to come down. I thought it might have a chance.
Yeah, same here, man. It kind of got lost high.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
Judge.
Here's the payoff pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Lloyd is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Cut it. Hold it. Hold.
Giancarlo Stanton now. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. He's got it, and the White Sox have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Just more of the same from Craig Kimbrell. He comes out of the bullpen and fires a scoreless ninth inning to pick up the save. Business as usual from one of the best in the game.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Chicago White Sox used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Randall Delgado earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Craig Kimbrell hammers down the save, his 41st of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
6-5.
Afternoon baseball now, and a fine Sunday for our national pastime from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today, we've got a matchup of playoff hopefuls in the same division between the Chicago White Sox and the New York Yankees. It's Yankees baseball, and it comes your way next. Luis Severino starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low 3s. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low 3s in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right, and this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And my spotlight's going to shine down on Gleyber Torres. He mans the second base position unbelievably, but he can also offer his manager some versatility. The bat plays big time as well, and he has a strong arm.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Hicks. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So it.
Welcome back. As the Yankees prepare for their third turn through the order, fans of the Bronx Bombers have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. They entered the day's contest leading the major league in home runs. And talking with some of the hitters during batting practice, they said home runs are a big part of their game, but it's not something they're going for when they step into the box. They said as long as they're attacking good pitches to hit, their swings will oftentimes do the rest.
So the base is empty here with one away. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Lloyd is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, DeAndre Rudolph. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Rudolph.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We're through 5. Standing in, Mark Lloyd. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. One gone here in the Yankee seventh. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now.
Gregorius.
High in the air into shallow left center. Moncada calls for it. 2 gone. So digging in now, Mark Lloyd.
Lloyd.
Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch.
Come on, dig.
Line towards center field. Hicks will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. White Sox leave 1. They're up 2-0.
The right fielder, number 21, Wellington.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Lloyd is in pursuit. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. In now, Mark Lloyd.
Now batting, left fielder, Mark Lloyd.
He's set. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 9 men come to the 6-0, the final shutout score today. Chicago led this game from the 3rd inning. Wavered. Andrew Suarez. Tuesday night baseball from
Let's play ball.
So striding in, Mark Lloyd watches fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories.
Winning the Triple Crown is really magical. Think about it. How many guys can hit for average?
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
The designated hitter, Trey Mancini.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Martinez on second. Lloyd at first. 1 gone. And there's ball 2 now.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. He stays alive, still 2-2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. Dero, what's the word on this club as they start the new month?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
Digging in the switch hitter, Johan Camargo. And the White Sox looking for more here in the game's opening frame.
Camargo.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2 pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, Dero, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally,
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more here on a Tuesday night.
Leading off for Minnesota, the second base.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Jonathan Schoop.
Takes this the other way to right, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as we check out the Twins leaderboard, you can see he currently sits 3rd on the ball club in that category. Coming to the plate now, Fletcher Crowder, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. A runner at second, nobody out. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity on it.
The 2-2. Popped up. Hernandez has a play. And that's the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox.
Digging in to try it again, Mark Lloyd. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
First pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. The next twin up, Jonathan Scope. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But
there's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a...
Now it'll be the Minnesota DH, Fletcher Crowder. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retire. At the plate, Mark Lloyd. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only one run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Rosario has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Digging in and looking for more, Miguel Sano. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Sano.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Lloyd is under it, and he makes the catch for out. Digging in, Williams Astudillo. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Lloyd is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. For Minnesota, they're on top 7-2.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Mark Lloyd. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. He's done it. Mark Lloyd is the new single-season home run king. One of the greatest records in baseball history has been toppled by one of the best offensive seasons anyone will ever see.
Oh, man, and you have to wonder what is going through his head right now. No matter what happens the rest of his career, he's going to be immortalized for what he's accomplished this year. It's hard to say much else. Sometimes you just have to soak up the moment.
Here's Byron Buxton now. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run for Byron Buxton. 3rd home run for him on the year as they open it up to 8-3. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your...
Well, listen, you always want to finish strong, and they've done a real good job here notching a win on the first day of September. They're hoping that's a sign of good things to come in this final month of the season.
No errors. They left 10 men on base.
From the south side of Chicago, welcome to the home of the White Sox, Guaranteed Rate Field. Tonight, a matchup out of the AL Central between the Minnesota Twins and the Chicago White Sox. Kopech gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Lloyd is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. It's ready now, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
White Sox, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
2 balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez.
1 strike.
Hit out towards second. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. A moment here from the south side to take a look at the Pale Hose starting lineup in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's a special player, no doubt. But at home, get this, he's hitting over 400. I mean, he's swinging the bat. He's hitting everything. He's just a very special player playing at home in front of these fans.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez.
Jose Martinez.
Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you've got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Mark Lloyd will be next. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball swung on and missed. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed, strike 3. Stepping into the box, Mark Lloyd. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away.
Lloyd.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that one is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 75 on this great season. As the White Sox are on the board first, it's 1-0. So we'll take one more look, and boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year.
Batting 4th.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2-0 now. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
2-1 the count. Now the 2-1 pitch. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 24 home runs for him on the season as the White Sox move in front 2-0.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Camargo carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. So stepping in, Lonnie Chisenhall, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes ball 1. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
And it's a fly out to start the second, 1 away.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and it'll be the left-handed bat of Jake Cave digging in. Now the pitch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Kepler.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Cave, base runner at first with 1 out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike one, 0-1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. A runner on first with 2 away. Stays alive, still 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1. They trail it here 2-0. Up next for Chicago, Yolmer Sanchez. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. First offering on its way.
Sanchez.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
Now the 2-1. Fouled off. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Cave giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And let's focus our attention on jack of all trades, master of maybe all of them now, and that's Marwin Gonzalez. This guy brings about 7-8 gloves on the road with him, can play first, can play third, multiple positions all over the diamond, and still goes to the plate with big-time power.
Here's Steve Pearce now. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series.
Steve Pearce.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Nope. Down and away. Ball 1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot that time for Steve Pearce. Number 14 on the season. And the Sox will move out in front now, 3-0.
Yeah, after this blast, the 3rd home run of the game, you could see why this place is known as a launching pad. Balls leave this place in a hurry. So I would be surprised if we see more before this thing is over.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games.
Cole Calhoun.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Astudillo fields it cleanly. Throw-in time at first for out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Astudillo will put this one away, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. White Sox on top, 3-0. Now at the plate, Williams Astudillo, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch of the at-bat. Drilled to first. Pierce has it. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So with 1 gone, time for our look at the current standings. As you can see, these guys really have a comfortable lead in the division race to this point in the season. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jorge Polanco. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. 2-1 now to the Twins leadoff man.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
The 2-1. 2-2 the count. Here now the 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Lloyd is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, the utility man extraordinaire Marwin Gonzalez. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
3-2 now. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit.
And it's the pitcher that makes the play to retire the side. Twins are set down 1, 2, 3. They trail it here 3-0.
Welcome back. The White Sox are set to hit here in the 3rd inning, and hit is something that they've done very well this season. They're currently near the top of the league in team batting average, so more often than not, they're going to give opposing pitchers a tough matchup. One player told me before the game they have a solid group of guys in this lineup, but that they also owe a lot of credit to the coaching staff for working tirelessly with them every day to get them ready and keep improving. Really seems to be a total team effort, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
For the White Sox, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
First pitch on its way. Now here's the ball hit high and deep is straight away right field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. So he's into second base here with a double to begin the home third. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, that pushes him up to 40 now on the year. Now to the plate, Jose Martinez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line to the right side.
Make the turn, find the ball, make the turn.
And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Mark Lloyd.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Sent on the ground out to second. And he can't come up with it. And a nice job to stay with it. A run is across to score, but they are able to get the first out. Riding in once again, Trey Mancini. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Well, man, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Martinez, the runner at second with 1 away. Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Here's the 2-1 to short.
Well,
Gonzalez is there.
Run it.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Man at second here with 2 away. And up next, the utility man, Johan Camargo.
Johan Camargo.
First delivery to him on the way. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Count now a ball and a strike. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Misses, ball 2.
All right, stand up,
Up the middle. Gonzalez to his left. He's there. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. White Sox pick up just the 1. On now to the top of inning number 4. And the White Sox are out in front 4-0. Stepping in, Eddie Rosario as we begin the top of the fourth.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
(2-0) to the Twins left fielder.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Hit sharply on the ground. Sanchez is there, and the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out. So the base is empty here with one away, and the next to bat will be the big third baseman Miguel Sano. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Back goes Calhoun. Gone! A solo shot that time for Miguel Sano. Number 21 for him on the season. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Yeah, they're still down a few, but a solo shot will make them feel a lot better about themselves. They're not being shut out, and now they know they can get to this guy.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. Line towards center field. Calhoun is there. 2 gone.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Now batting.
So here's Jake Cave to the plate. As he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Now batting, the first baseman, Max Kepler.
Stepping in now, Kepler. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here it comes, 1-0. Popped him up. Pierce is under it, and that retires the side. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. Into the box now, Yolmer Sanchez. He flew out in his last at bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings. Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs in only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Standing in, Steve Pierce. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Sanchez on at first, nobody out. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. And he struck him out.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Now batting, center fielder, Cole.
Into the box, Cole Calhoun, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
1-1.
The 1-1 home is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Count still at 1-2. Another one sent foul. Here's another 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Digging in, Christian Vasquez.
Now batting, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
From the stretch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And that's in there, 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third. So they're loaded now with only 1 away. Alberto Mejia answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Bases are loaded here, one man out. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Grounded down the third baseline. Now another 0-2. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Now a pitch popped up, back behind short. He's going to be kicking himself. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Digging in now, Jose Martinez. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid one hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
In these situations, I used to tell myself all the time, just get the runner in from third. It seemed to take the pressure off a little bit.
Now the 2-0 home. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. Ready now for the White Sox. Mark Lloyd. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
0-1 the count. He pulls this one into right. Chisenhall is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's now 7-1.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Trey.
And now Trey Mancini. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Here's a little chopper up the middle.
Right here.
On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors, and a couple of men left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The White Sox lead this one 7-1. Striding into the box, Mitch Garver.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning. Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
The 1-0 home. The swing and a miss, strike 1.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you got to be ready for the heater.
Loud contact there, but it's well foul. 1-2, here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. That'll bring in Williams Astudillo. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. One run on 3 hits and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Fouled away. He'll try it again. 3-2. And another foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. And he rolls over this one foul. We'll do it once more. 3-2. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Pierce trying to get there, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The next 3-2. In there, a called strike 3.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jorge Polanco. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Not close. It's 2-0. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Digging in once again, Johan Camargo. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
The third baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Count even at 2-2. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Grounded to third. Sano takes it in. And that's the first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And moving into the batter's box next will be Yolmer Sanchez.
Carlos Sanchez.
Here comes the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. The 1-1. And that one got a piece of him. So a runner at first with one out now. And that'll bring in the outfielder who's played for every AL Eastern Division club in his career, Steve Pearce. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle.
Come on,
a bare hand for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now, Eddie Rosario. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Shin high, that's taken for a ball. One and two now. One out, nobody on. 2-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Two pitch is fouled away. There's a shin high slider laid off for a ball. There's ball four.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
So now the White Sox manager will slowly make his way toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. He'll wind up lasting just one out into the sixth inning, but he'll leave with the lead and was effective in this one.
Now batting,
Miguel Sano will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Rosario stands at first with one out. And it's fouled away. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
The right fielder, number 5, Lonnie Chisenhall.
Standing in now, Lonnie Chisenhall, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Here it comes, 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Lyons, a 6'4" lefty. He was a 9th round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there. Drilled down the line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Fouled off. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Into the box now Jake Cave. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Line toward right center. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. He pulls into second safely as also on the play a run comes across to score. Stepping in, Max Kepler. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
The 0-1 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Calhoun coming on, and he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. Twins forced to settle for 1. On to the bottom of inning number 6. White Sox on top, 7-2. Stepping up now, Cole Calhoun. He'll lead things off in the pale hose half of the 6th.
Center fielder, Cole.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Calhoun, the former Angel, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Kepler will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Stepping up to the plate, Christian Vasquez. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate.
This is where, if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
The 3-1. Hard hit at third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
Hey, he might have been able to get his body in front of that. I don't know. But the bottom line is, I love the effort to slide and try and knock that down, but it was just too hard a play to make.
Now batting, the second baseman, Cesar.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 home is in off the plate.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
3-0 now. Now batting, Marwin Gonzalez. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Lloyd is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Mark Lloyd.
For the White Sox, the left fielder, Mark Lloyd.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Around first, digging for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. The baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late, and when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one.
Up next is
striding forward now is the DH, Trey Mancini. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hit on the ground to third, and that's through into left, a base hit. Now the throw comes quickly into the third baseman, so they're at the corners now to begin the inning.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Settling in now, Johan Camargo, and their runners at the corners now.
Johan Camargo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 1-0. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Putting a lot of pressure on him here to start the inning. Runners on the corners, and they send the runner from first. Got in there safely, and now that takes the double play possibility away and gives them 2 guys in scoring position.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Outside and low, 3-0.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
Grounded slowly to the left side. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Striding in, Mark Lloyd. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Calhoun at third. Vasquez at second. Martinez is over at first with one away. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. A leap, and he makes the catch as he crashes into the wall.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Up next for Minnesota, Marwin Gonzalez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The bases are empty here with 2 men out. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Lloyd facing back, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. Number 21 for him on the season, as it's now down to an 8-run ball game. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby. 1-2, 0. 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
11-3 the final score in this contest. Chicago posted 11 runs on the score.
Players who find a way to turn it on when it most counts can electrify a team campaign and generate a sense of intrigue around themselves.